Hello friends, you're welcome to this edition of book review. We are going to be talking about the books that got me so excited after reading them. I have a short story to tell us before then. There's this particular friend of mine, I gave a novel of mine, The Devil Also Wears Prada. I don't know if any of us have read that. And I gave her this novel. She called me after 2 weeks. And I thought she really wanted to tell me something. She was so excited. She was sounding so excited. And I asked her what the problem was, like why she's so happy, what the excitement was, not the problem. She was so happy, and she asked me to guess what her excitement was. Well, I had two options in my mind that period. I was so exhausted because I was getting home from work, but then I still had only two options. The first one, I thought she's getting married. She has her boyfriend has already proposed to her, or she won a huge sum of money. And I was like, tell me, what is it? Is this it? She said no. You guys wouldn't believe what her excitement was about. But I'm gonna tell you what her excitement is all about after the short break. Stay with me. Till then. Before then, do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Do not forget to click on that red subscription button. It's so free. It's so free. And then the notification bell so that you get notified each time I upload a video. See you after the break. Welcome back. So to continue my story, she said she has actually finished the novel I gave her 2 weeks ago, and that was her excitement. I was so dumbfounded. I don't even know what to do to her at that particular period. But guys, at this particular time, I feel the same thing she felt. Like, I so feel the same thing she felt. I'm so excited about the books that I am about to reveal. With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. I don't know. Yeah, With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. This book actually, man, I didn't even know how to start telling my excitement with this particular book. I was so excited. This book took most of my night's sleep, and I really didn't care. Like, it really was those periods I wasn't sleeping. I could really stay up with this book till 2 a.m., 3 a.m. without sleeping, you know. I'll be so excited doing that. Emily, like, I am Team Emily. I'm Team Emily and Malaki. I am also Team Buella. For those who have read this book, yes. For those who have read this book, I am really supporting Emily and Malaki. Like, they are my best character. Emily is my best character in this particular book. Then Buella also. Buella is the grandmother of Emily. Okay, Emily was given birth to, but her mother didn't really live to see her grow to her teenage, and her father actually left her at the care of her mother and went to another her father left her at the care of his mother and went to another town. So Emily grew up with Buella, the grandmother. She's so nice, she's so kind, and Emily actually have a baby girl. She gave birth to a child when she was a teen at her freshman year in her high school. And then Malaki came along when she was in her final year in high school, and the both of them really got along. Emily, actually, I don't know how to explain my excitement about this particular character, because it was really Emily that made me to read this all through. Yeah, when I saw this, With the Fire on High, the title actually really made me to want to pick up this book, With the Fire on High. So, okay, what are you talking about, With the Fire on High? Okay, I pick up books based on the cover and the title if I really don't know anything about it. So yes, I picked this up because of the cover and also because of the title. I wanted to know what made the fire on high. Like, how did the fire get on high? And I found out that With the Fire on High is just a phrase that was used in a particular sentence in the book, almost at the middle of the book, when Emily went for her culinary arts trip at Spain, and she was having this class with the chef that she was assigned to, and the particular chef told her to prepare a meal, and when she was preparing the meal, she had the fire on high. on the particular meal. Like the fire was on high. So I smiled when I got to that point. I was like, okay, this is the reason of the title of the book, which was so cute to me. Baby girl at some point really pissed me off. Baby girl Emma, that is Emmoni's daughter, at some point pissed me off because there was some point she was really throwing these tantrums that made me start to imagine: are you on your mother's side or you're on your father's side? Me personally, I don't like the father and I don't like his family. That is Emmoni's boyfriend that got her pregnant when she was in a fresh year in high school. So I really don't like his attitude towards Emily. Well, he's just after so many girls and really just don't like Emily, but had what he wanted with Emily, had sex with Emily, and that was just it, and left Emily. And Emily was left at the verge of deciding if she's going to abort the child or keep the child, and she really decided to keep the child. Emily was actually accused by the mother to the father of her child that she tries to blame her son for impregnating her. And Emily was a virgin when she met this guy. Really, I don't even know his name. I can't even remember his name. I don't think I want to know his name because the family really pissed me so off. Emily is just a very strong teen woman. She's a strong teen woman. She was able to raise Emma, baby girl. She calls Emma most of the times baby girl and not really her name. She was able to raise her all by herself with the support of Brella, her grandmother. Her father really did not support her that much, so she was left on her own to work and go to school and raise her daughter. And that was really challenging for her, and that is why I called her a strong teen woman. She's so strong for her to go through all of this. And Brella was so supporting. Yes, when Malaki came into the picture, I was so happy. Like Malaki came to save the day for me. Like Malaki made me enjoy the story. Malaki coming into the particular school she attended, I can't remember the name at this point, was just a blessing to Emily. Yes, because she had somebody to alleviate her pains, her stress, emotional pains and all. Somebody that made her have a sense of herself. Like, oh, you should just know that nobody hates you. Nobody wants to abandon you. You still belong, and I want you to feel that you belong, And Malaki brought that sense into her and also appreciated and embraced her for who she is. Malaki found out that yes, she's a teen mother and really didn't care about that. Malaki came into Emily's home to get to know Buella, got to know Emily, and Emily got to know about Malaki too. So the whole story is so interesting. Like, it is so interesting. And this is the first of the book I'm reading from Elizabeth Acevedo. I really want to read more of her work, more of her book, and I am looking forward to read Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo. She's such a talented writer. I love and I enjoy her write-up. So yeah, if you're looking for a young adult book for you to just start up your reading, a book to just make you forget about so many pains of your existence, because when I was reading this, I thought I was literally in this book. Just that I was looking for where my character, like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, am I supposed to be following everybody around? Because basically I was following everybody around. Like, I was being everybody. I was being Emily, I was being Malaki, I was being Emma, I was being Buella. So I lost my character. I wasn't given a role. But yeah, I played a great role of nosing into everybody's business. Like, I really wanted to know what everybody was doing. Aside the guy that impregnated her, I just don't like it. I don't. Yes, that's all about With the Fire on High. You can pick it up and you get to read this. Another book I'll be reviewing in this particular video is Purple Banana. Purple Banana. Okay, Purple Banana by Ikemba Johnson. He's a Nigerian author, and this is the second Nigerian author I am reading so far. Like, since I started my reading journey, he is the second Nigerian author. Um, the first was Adora Mbelu. This thing called Purpose. Yeah. Okay, yeah. The second Nigerian author is Smart Money Woman by, I can't really pronounce her name, so I shouldn't sabotage someone's name. and the third I'm reading is Ikemba Johnson. This is a book similar to Chill Out and Cheer Up. Yeah, so if you have heard me review Chill Out and Cheer Up in this particular channel, then and you love Chill Out and Cheer Up, you should think about getting this book. You know, and when I read books like this, I only have one particular thought in my mind. Read when you get to read motivational books, when you get to read books that would motivate you and jar you into becoming who you want to be, books that would actually push you into, like, I don't want to use the word pressurize, because those books are not meant to pressurize us. They're only meant to set a pace for us to pursue our dreams, right? But then those books sometimes put us on a high jump. Those books actually sometimes put us on a high pressure, and this, I want to make it quick. I want to make it quick. I think I am lacking behind. I want to make it quick kind of a mood. So, but then reading this kind of books like Chill Out and Cheer Up, like Purple Banana, it makes you really see the essence of life. It makes you really look deeper into life and not just on the peripheral. Okay, let me just you. When I got this book, actually, I was just on the internet and I got to see this book and I was like, okay, Purple Banana, like, okay. I want to know what the book is about. I'm just the kind of reader that is so inquisitive. So to make me want to read your book, they just give it a vague title, okay? Something I would really not grasp what the content is about. So, and that's the real reason why I also went for With the Fire on High, and also I loved the cover. So I was like, okay, let me do this. I also was surfing on the internet and I saw this, and these too. So Purple Banana. Okay, what's up with Purple Banana? What is it talking about? Then I looked at the cover and I'm like, it is so vague. Like, what is this really all about? Like, what is it all about? So, yeah, when it got to me, the first thing I did after unwrapping it, I looked at it and I was like, Purple Banana. Okay, let's know if this is really a banana. I really started sniffing it. Like, I started sniffing it. I was like, I had to do this severally. Okay. Before I just looked at it again and I was like, Purple Banana. All right. So when I got to read this, it's really chilling. It has a lot to talk about life. It has a lot to talk about love. It has a lot to talk about our faith, you know, our relationship with God. It has a lot to talk about our purpose in life. It has a lot to talk about forgiveness. It has a lot to talk about tolerance. Like, these things are the little things we ignore, but they add spice to life. These things are what, when we work on them, we become better people. Okay? And I really appreciate books like this that lay emphasis on things that are beyond money, that lay emphasis on things that's really worth more than money, that lay emphasis on things that really add meaning to life. This is a non-fiction book and it is really worth reading. Okay, it's really worth reading. Ikemba Johnson told a better part of his life in this book. Okay, so while explaining the content here, he told us about himself, his background, and how those issues in life had to really, how it connected with him. And as I was reading it, I was really looking at myself in the picture too. I was really spotting out so many things and so many loopholes. Yeah, I really enjoyed the book because So I'd like to read out the synopsis of this particular book, Purple Banana by Ikemba Johnson. Purple Bananas takes a deep dive into some of life's intricacies, often either overlooked or overcooked. It is a book laden with practical life lessons to help readers avoid the banana peels of life while savoring its banana flavors. I love banana. Okay. This one could help you blow hot and cold off. Smart hard and side deep, yeah, definitely. Like there was some point I had to laugh like I was reading a comic book, yeah, and I really, really commend that of the author. Okay, laugh out loud and fight to hold back the tears, and ultimately it makes you learn and unlearn. Purple Banana seeks to arouse curiosity, stir conversations, chatter beliefs, deepen convictions, and help readers approach life with a sense of curiosity, clarity, and candor. After reading this book, you'd be like, come on, we are all one, we are all human. We should all love ourselves, come on. One day we'd all die and leave this planet Earth, you know? So why not make peace? I'm reading a book currently, and I am reading The Joys of Motherhood. At some point, I just want to chip in something I read from Joys of Motherhood to explain something in this particular book. At some point in the book, I just had to start realizing the hustles and bustles of life. Like, at first, the whole place was at peace. At first, we all understood the essence of family. At first, we all were together, you know, that cultural love for humans and the togetherness. We want to spend time together. It was there. But then when hustles and bustles came in, when the father had to make money, the mother had to make money, the children also had to make ends meet, everybody had to go out and face their dreams, and you know, the whole motivational stuff was coming in, which is beautiful. I'm not saying it's not. Okay? Everybody began to grow apart. Everybody began to grow apart, and we really lost that essence of togetherness. We just all lost that essence of human within us. So yes, Ikena also pointed that out and made us understand that this is life is actually beyond the hustling and the bustling. I love it. Once in a while, if I want to read non-fiction books, I pick up books like this to mix up with the fictions that I'm actually reading. Yes, so we've come to the end of the books that really made me so happy. I'm going to film my old favorite media books, but now just enjoy this. Do not forget to click on the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to comment. Do not forget to come back for more videos. Do not forget to go out there and grab a book, because the links to getting books will be in my description. To get this particular book, you can get it, the link in my description. Then you can also get With the Fire on High in Amazon. I believe you can get it there. So yes, see you in my next video, guys. I remain my Rita, and yes, I love you all. Bye.